Well, good morning, Steve. Still morning, yes, good morning. Yeah, I'm actually on my way home. It's 10 to 12 and I'm making my way home. Yeah, it's been spitting this morning, raining as usual. But I've put half a day's holiday in because I'm still not myself. But by God, I tell you what, knowing the fact that I'm off home cheers me up. Actually, I'm actually gonna go to Gisborough. I want to call into a little phone shop. I've got a phone case on, but it's not very practical when I want to use it. Say like, because for navigation, now you know I have a TomTom, which I've waterproofed myself, and that's all well and good. But I'm not, it's out of date anyway. But what I've got is my phone, the S21, which is IPX68 rated, or 68 or 67, which means it's waterproof up into 1.5 meters for 30 minutes, which obviously you're not going to drop it in water for that long unless something does happen. But I want to use that on my bike rather than the TomTom, and because I'm going to try and use the Calamoto app, which everyone seems to rave about. Now there is a free version which you can use, so I'm going to give my honest opinion on that when I get it set out. So hence why I'm going to Gisborough to get a decent phone case that hasn't got a flip over front like what mine's got at the moment. So that's the plan. Now I'm going a different route this time, and because I want to have a change. No, I don't want to be behind that. I want to have a change, you know. I'm sick of going home the same route all the time. So I'm going to go home a different route. 10 minutes earlier it was absolutely pouring down here. My boss said to me, it's typical, isn't it? You went home yesterday, it was absolutely peeing it down, and you're going home now and it started to rain. I thought, bloody hell, honest to God. There's someone up there looking down on me saying, right, he's off home, let's get the waterworks on. So yeah, this Calamoto app, it's an app designed for motorcyclists, and I intend to use it. Give it a try, you might as well. I mean, we have other apps on there, Google Maps and stuff like that I could use, and an app called Here, which is half decent. But this Calamoto is specifically designed for motorcyclists. Now there's a lot of people that put their routes up on here, so you can actually use them routes too. You know, if one day you can't think of where you want to go, just download the Calamoto app, and I'll show you about it in another video. I'll do a full review of it, and we'll actually do a route on it, because you can track your route and upload it and all sorts. There's an actual web page which you can go on, a home page for the Calamoto app, which you can use and transfer from that to your phone. It's pretty good. I'm not saying I'm going to get one of these. I've seen some of these phone cases online that I quite like. Basically it's going to fully protect it as well, and even though I could put it on the bike and not worry about the rain, I do want some sort of protection just in case it falls. But the case that I've got now is one of those ones, it encloses it all so you can't see nothing, and that's no good when you want to use it as a satellite navigation and stuff like that, is it? So that's the plan. That's what I'm going to do. We're off to Gisborough. Now, normally, you know I come this way, but what we're going to do is we're going to go so far down here and take the route off and go up Ormsby Bank, North Ormsby Bank, and take the dual carriageway from there onwards to Gisborough. It's a bit of a different route. I mean, we could actually go that way, but I don't want to. I feel so much happier when I'm actually out on the bike. I really do. And the bike, I mean the Pan-European, because the Pan-European is the best bike, in my opinion, for me. So I'm going to have to slip over into this left-hand lane here, I believe. Yes, I'm going to have to slip over. I don't want to be on the A66. In fact, I'm going to get ahead of them. Oh, here's the rain again, so we've followed the rain. Isn't that just typical? Now, I do have 2 sets of waterproofs in the panniers, but I haven't got them on, obviously. I'm hoping that I don't need to put them on. I'm hoping that we can get out of this and get home before any of this water, or this deluge that normally hits me, appears. And what a lovely view ahead. Just what we wanted. I've come this way several times before, and I've always regretted coming this way. Purely and simply because the traffic is murder at the best of times. I mean, this isn't rush hour, but it's always like this here. It's a busy, busy place. Oh, big pothole. Has any of you been out to the pubs yet? I know I still haven't been out, and I don't know whether I'm going to get out yet. I've got nothing planned. I might wait till after payday and then go for a nice meal and a couple of pints. That's what I actually prefer to do. I don't go out drinking per se. I don't go out just for a drink. I like to go out for a meal, take the wife out. Why wouldn't you? You know, why wouldn't you just want to go out with your wife? I don't go out boozing anymore. Not like I used to years ago. By God, I was never out of the bloody pubs. Never out of them. I was a very, very social person. It's weird, isn't it? Because when you're younger, you'll go out on the night time, and but as you get older and you work and you settle down, you sort of tend to don't mind the afternoons neither. So you'll go out and have a bit of crack with the lads and get absolutely blooming hammered. And then stroll in round about 8 o'clock, just before every bugger starts going out. All the young'uns, you know what I mean? Well, look at this. Oh, do you know, this road is crap. It's diabolical. Gotta watch out where I'm going here. We're going to go straight over this roundabout, and this what takes us to a place. Oh, Jesus wept. To Ormsby Bank. I mean, I love my local area, but I could not live down here. It's too much. It's not the fact of the people. The fact is there's too many people. I don't like large places, and Middlesbrough's a fairly large place. I much prefer a village, somewhere local to the moorland, like where I live. I was born in a mining village, in a village called BOOSBECK, and oh, it's a lovely. It was a lovely place growing up there, although there is nothing there, you know, for people who want to shop. There's a couple of local shops and 2 boozers, and that's it. You know, I think most people like to have the convenience of having an Asda and an Aldi and a B&M and this right round the corner. And if you haven't got a motor vehicle, you are stuck paying ridiculous prices in your local shops. I know they have to earn a living though. In BOOSBECK, where I'm from, my family used to run the shops and the boozers. And I've got quite a lot of family that have passed away that are buried up there. Oh, I'm so glad this sun's come out. It's lifting my spirits. Oh dear, there you go. Thank God for that. Well, we might as well take this little side route on my way into Gisborough, just for a daft chat. This used to be the old road, and I think you can still get through it. I had an issue with the camera there. I'd pressed the remote control a couple of times, and rather than stopping the video, it started taking multiple photographs. So I kept on doing it, tried to do it on the fly, and I failed bloody miserably. So I pulled up there, and that's why I'm on this little road here. And I travelled this road as a kid in a car, because this used to be the main road into Gisborough. It's quite nice, isn't it? Look at the view out there. Absolutely stunning. And this brings us back out onto the actual road I was on. Well, considering it never ever gets done, this road, it's lasted, well, it must be 40 odd years like this. Must have been when tarmac was really good. Unlike now. My regimental sergeant major, which house does he live in? It's not that one. My regimental sergeant major, that's the one there. Oh, there he was. There he was. Just seen him there. Well, how strange. And this is the town of Gisborough. I used to love going to the cinemas years ago, and I can always remember that an advert had come on and it would say Guysborough. And I kept saying it's not Guysborough, it's Gisborough. But it's how the Southerners pronounce it, Guysborough. But it's not, it is called Gisborough. Gisborough. I wonder if that pub's open this afternoon. Well, there's no one there. No one outside anyway. There might be someone inside. I'm sure I saw the lights on. You know, years ago, this Gisborough used to have a massive market, and there's virtually nothing anymore now. Oh dear. Well, I finally got my blooming camera sorted out. I had to stop here in this beautiful place. This is called Waterfall Farm, or what used to be Waterfall Kennels. We used to walk through here and down into the woods over a bridge. Right, let's make our way home. I've got a case for the bike, well, for the phone, should I say, to be used on the bike. And I'm going where I used to live, that way home, which is BOOSBECK. And you'll see as we pass through it that it's not a very large village. I came this way before when I did, well, I introduced about, well, I spoke about the viaduct that's set in those woods there. Can you see it, the viaduct? There she be. Yes, I did a video on that, if you want to have a look at it. It's about 5 things around my area. So when I get home, I'll have to go on my computer and go through all the millions of photos that this has started to take. That used to be an old school. I think it's a heritage or something centre, Wildlife Trust Centre now, but it used to be an old school. Yeah, it's a very old bumpy road. So the Charles was back. This is now Magra Park, coming up to Magra Park. It's just a couple of rows of houses. As you can see. And that's as much as there is. We used to play all over here as kids. Oh, it was lovely. Well, I hope I can cobble a nice video together for you out of what I've videoed today. I was born in this village in a street called Carney Street. And some of my cousins and that still live here. We're now entering the village of BOOSBECK, and that used to be a bit of a school as well, that. But the school's now to our left. This is the old mining village of BOOSBECK. My auntie used to, that used to be a shop, it still is a shop. But that street there is where I was born, right up in the centre of it, but they've knocked it all down now, most of it. And then we did have that cottage there, that little cottage up there. There used to be a train station here. My granddad built this garage here. He built that garage with his own hands. Just him on his own as well, he built that. Now I've moaned often enough, but this part of the ride happens to be the nicest part of the ride. It's lovely, dry, very nice. This is Skelton Green we're coming into now. All these were pit villages. And this drops down into my village of Skelton. A great view of the sea over there. Yes, a fantastic view. And we're dropping down this hill into my hometown. It's a fair old drop down, like, I'll give it that. We do drop quite a lot. And voila, we're home. Well, I am home, folks, so I will bid you farewell, and hope you did enjoy this one. I certainly did enjoy it, and I'm glad I've got the phone case for the phone now. I can mount it on there as my sat nav and use Kalamoto, as I've said. So I will be making a video about Kalamoto and how to use the free part of it. So I've been Paul from Biking Life, folks. Bye for now. Bye.